What's up, everybody? We are here tonight getting ready for the big block official at 7 p.m. Let's see what the field's looking like. It looks like we got a 3.2 strength of field here, 3,200 strength of field. As we got Isaac out on the pole so far with the quick time. He's got a 12.686. Nathan with a 12.694. We got quite a few guys. 17 in here. Only 13 of them qualified. I think one person is not in the session. Let's take a look. Nope, everybody's in here, so we should see everybody taking the field. 17 cars here tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at what tonight's field looks like. Let's see. Tonight's starting grid. We're going to start on the pole with Isaac with that quick time. Nathan second. Preston in third. Carmen Scary in that fourth position. Bryce in fifth. Then we got Aiden in sixth. Thomas in that seventh position. Logan Herbert in eighth. Austin in ninth. Bryce in that 10th position. Tyler in 11th. Tucker in 12th. Regan's going to start in 13th with Mason Inman in 14th. Brian Orto in 15th. Bruce Boyer in 16th, and Brian Boyer in 17th. So 17 cars taking the field here tonight. 75 brutal laps. We'll see how these guys survive. Josh, thank you for the like. Uncle Kenny, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. What's up, Uncle Kenny? How are you? Getting ready for some big block racing. Hopefully you get an exciting one. I think I'm gonna come up with a new episode for the channel. we're gonna try and put the best doors of the week together in one clip. We'll see how that goes. Let's get ready to go green flag racing. What do you guys think of the gold logo up in the top right? Oh, we got one. We got Nathan wrecking already. Nathan, I'm doing all right. All right, pace car's off. About to go green flag racing. Green flag is in the air as Isaac gets a monster jump with Preston on his heels. Oh, Preston up into the wall. Through turns number 3 and 4. I'm listening. They're freaking hilarious out here. Bryce in third, Nathan fourth. As we got Scary up on the high side, and it looks like Austin Piper down low. Austin was working that bottom side. Oh, he got contact. We got a wreck. No caution flag. No caution flag for that one. As they all get going straight. Austin blew it. Uh-oh. We got Salt out on the field. As we got Hogs of payback as Nathan tries to work his way. Excuse me. Back up in the field. Trying to work up. He was trying to work up underneath Preston. Ends up getting passed by Scary. And Scary drops to the bottom. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out. We're going to have to take a look. Let's take a look and see what happened in that first incident there. This is for the yellow flag. It looks like it might involve Aiden. We're going to find out here in a second. Oh, Aiden gets the wall on the front straightaway, heading into turn 1 and 2. I think a lot of us have driven big blocks, have done that before. Oh, looks like he might be having issues here. Oh, that sucks. Oh, did Nathan just kill him under caution? Oof. All right, so let's get back to some live action as all right, so we got Isaac out front. Green flag about to come out. We're going to leave it in this view for a while so we see some of the action until they spread out. Isaac out front. Bruce second. Preston third. Nathan in fourth. Then we got Scary in fifth. Austin sixth. Logan Herbert in seventh. Tyler and Tucker battling it out up here. Oh, we're talking about 7th, 8th, and 9th. As the 16 tries to work the bottom. Who's down in the 16? That Tucker Holiday maybe, or Tyler? Oh, that's Tucker Holiday down on the bottom side in that 16. Work at the bottom. Pretty good for this early on in the race as Aiden comes back out off the pit road. Isaac trying to separate himself from the field, but Bruce staying on his heels as we got a battle for the lead starting to brew. Bruce all over the back. Maybe he was, Uncle Kenny. Oh, yellow flag comes out. Yellow flag comes out. Looks like Scary might be involved in this one. Let's go take a... Let's see what happens here. Ooh. Ooh. Scary ends up on his roof. As we are under caution again, let's take a look at what happened on the start with, if we go back to the start and see exactly what happened when Nathan... If we got time, we're gonna go. I can see what happened. But I'm a little curious of what happened on the start. Oh, they're pulling off, but we're gonna take a look and see what happened here under pacing. Oh, Scary up inside of Nathan. That's what got that one started. That's what got Nathan screwed up for this race. As we got Isaac out front, Bruce second, Preston third, Nathan in that fourth position. As people are not happy with that number 10. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is getting salty out there, guys. From about fourth on back. Fourth on back, got a lot of complaints going on. It's a 16 of Tucker blinking down on the bottom side. We'll see if that'll create an issue later. As we continue to run under green, we got Logan on the heels of Nathan. Oh, we got hits in the back, the 10. Austin Piper, an absolute weapon out here today. I think he's took out everybody to his outside if he's been on the inside. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Austin probably running for his life at this point. I know he's got a lot of people that aren't friends with him right now. As he's probably hit about 2, 3, 4 people on the track so far tonight. Oh, we got one digging up underneath. Scary trying to make his way back up through the field in that 74, working the bottom side. Looks like the bottom side might come in a little bit quicker as they get a lot of people. Oh! Brian up into Preston, then James Scary, or Carmen Scary, ends up getting caught up in that one. No caution flag. He's got a tow. Don't worry. Be happy. I'm happy. I'm happy too. So Isaac in the lead as Bruce looks low. Bruce is going to come up with the slide job. Take the lead as Isaac crosses him over. So you got this battle for the lead as they are fighting still farther back in the pack. We're going to watch this battle up here. Isaac has the lead. Bruce is going to send it in 1 and 2. Down on the bottom. He doesn't slide him this time. Nathan trying to salvage his race in that third position. Side by side for the lead as Bruce runs the bottom. Isaac up top, down the front straightaway. Oh! Bruce just cuts off Isaac. Isaac able to cross over and slide up in front of him. Huh? I'm confused, Jeff. Isaac out front, Bruce second, Nathan third, Logan fourth, Tucker fifth. Tyler in that 7th position, Preston in that number 5 sitting 7th, Austin in the 10 up high. He's got Mason Inman trying to close in that number 7 as we might have a battle here for that position. I don't know if Inman's one of the people he's ran over, but Inman is not letting up off the back bumper to that number 10. Inman goes to the bottom side, up underneath the 10. Now he's going to work the bottom as Austin Piper continues to work the high side. Back up to the front. I was reading Uncle Kenny's comment. Isaac out front, Bruce in second as they come out of turn number 4. And by the way, I know. I was like, what did I say that sounded that way? That's all I was trying to figure out. But thank you for the like, Jeff, as we got Isaac and Bruce nose to tail up at the top of the track in turns number 3 and 4. Now into 1 and 2, still nose to tail. When is Bruce going to make a move again? Ooh, Isaac gets a little bit of the wall. That's going to bring Bruce up underneath him with a lap car. Lap car gets into Bruce. Bruce keeps it going straight. That was almost real bad for our leaders. Still green flag. 16's going to pull down out of the way. Bruce now way behind our leader, 1.3 seconds. He's got some catching up to do as Nathan sits third. We got Tyler in that 97 up to fourth. He's been working that bottom as Logan tries to work the bottom up above the 16 of Tucker. Tucker down on the bottom. He's been rolling down there, having a pretty good race here up to the 5th position. Him and Logan fight it out back here. Nathan looks to be losing some ground on the top side. Looks like the bottom side got some speed. Let's take a look at these lap times. All right, so Tucker running the bottom is running at 12.97. Isaac ran a 13.15. So the bottom's definitely got some speed going on right now. Josh, thank you for the like. As Tucker blinks out there. Oh, he gets into Tyler. As he blinks back into place, he gets into Tyler. Tyler now moved back to that 5th position. Tucker up to 4th. Oh, the 16 freaks out a little bit as the other 16 blinks under him. As we got a battle for the 3rd position. Leaders now closing the gap. Bryce closing in on the number 3 of Isaac. As he's now down to 1 second. We'll keep an eye on that battle as this battle's starting to prove for the 3rd position. Tucker down low. Nathan up high with Tyler right on his heels in that number 97. Down on the bottom. It gets so sketchy there when they send it in down on the bottom. So easy to let it slide in too fast and get contact as Tucker puts it up on 2 wheels there. Ooh, almost catches the tire. Might have caught the tire a little bit. That's going to throw him off as Tyler looks underneath them, but there's no room there. Tyler has that bottom side rolling really nicely right now, but it was hopping a bit there. They are now running equivalent, maybe a little bit slower laps than the leaders at this point, but they're battling it pretty hard back there as the rest of the field is catching up. Tucker now into that 3rd position. Bryce working the high side, trying to close in on Isaac as Isaac has moved himself down to the bottom. We got 1 second between 1st and 2nd as the leaders in heavy traffic. And that number 3 down into 1 and 2 as he works up underneath traffic. He's got that thing rolling down there. Bryce now no longer gaining any ground to the leader. That pretty much flattened out. The bottom side will actually really roll. About this point in the race, you can run 12 nines, and it looks like the people up on the top are running like 12 or 13 twos and 13 ones right now. So the bottom right now is actually really good for iRacing. I don't know about real life. Now, ideally, if I was Bryce and I like the top side, I would probably be running the top side in 1 and 2 and maybe middle to low in 3 and 4. For sure, Kenza. But 3 and 4 does work really well, especially at this point of the race, in the middle to the bottom. So I'm surprised we haven't seen Bryce try and go down there and look there. He's actually losing ground on Isaac running the bottom. Go back here to the battle for 3rd as Tyler's all over the back of that number 16. Ooh, the 14 of Brian Boyer having issues. He keeps it going straight. Nathan, he's dropped back to the 6th and 7th position, still running the top. Back up to this battle for 3rd as we got these 2 guys battling it out hard. Tucker and Tyler. Tyler in the 97 trying to get that spot. He's got some speed down there, but man, you got to be so good to be able to get up underneath and pass that driver through these corners. It's almost like an art form. If you can get it in right, you can dig right up underneath them coming out the turn. And it's so much fun. As I don't think these guys' left side tires touch the ground. Oh, pretty close there. As they're keeping it up in the air, keeping the throttle on it. I probably slow down a little bit more than these guys going into this turn. And it really seems to work with my dig off. It makes it super hard for people to pass you because you're slowing up your entry. But it gives you an amazing exit. As here comes Tyler trying to close in on that position. He's got a little bit of speed at time. but looks like he's lost some ground. Let's go back here to Logan as Logan's digging in on that number 97. Mason Inman on his heels. Mason going low. Logan goes high. The lead is extending as Isaac now has a 1.8 second lead over second. So this is the battle we're watching. As it looks like we got the five car, a lap car there, up in this battle. That is Bryce having a good run. This point in the race, he wishes he was on the lead lap because he's rolling pretty good with these lead lap cars. As we got Tucker still in third, Tyler fourth, Logan Herbert fifth, as Mason Inman trying to find a way around that lap car. Mason Inman gets around the lap car of Bryce. He's going to try and work on Logan as Logan is actually closing in on Tyler in that 97. Logan moves to the high side in turns number 1 and 2. There is some speed there if you can get this to work. It's just, you got to stay consistent. Look at the run Logan gets off of turn 3. He's going to move to the top side, like I said. Probably ideal for the slickness of this track. Top of 1 and 2, bottom of 3 and 4. He is working the back of that number 97, trying to get around as he moves back up to the top side. Let's see. These guys do not seem to be gaining on second place. Oh, as Logan gets outside of Tyler, he's going to go ahead and take that 4th position as Tyler moves up. Here comes Mason Inman underneath. They were 3 wide as Logan takes the 4th position. Logan moves to 4th in that 6-11 as Mason and Tyler are beating doors through turns 3 and 4. Mason's going to dig up on the bottom, up underneath Tyler. He's going to get around and get into that 5th position, then set his sights on Logan. Logan really has that top side working in 1 and 2, down to the bottom in 3 and 4. You can really put some good laps down. He is actually the fastest car on the track now in that 611. Other than Scary. No, Scary's not out there. All right, so yeah, fastest car on the track right now is that number 611, Logan Herbert, as he closes in on 3rd place. Tucker sees what he was doing, moves to the high side in that number 16. Let's see if Logan's got it down a little bit better. Oh, Tucker's going to stay high. That's going to help Logan. Side by side for 3rd. Logan up to the top side in 1 and 2. He's going to dig in on that number 16. He's got a good run out as they're going to send it down into 3 and 4. Logan goes low. Tucker stays high as they come out of turn number 4 side by side. They touch going into turn number 1 down the straightaway. Logan's going to take that 3rd position. Here comes Mason Inman. Mason Inman's got some speed in that number 7 machine as he works the high side through 3 and 4. Down into 1 and 2. Logan has that high side rolling. Mason Inman in the mirror as Logan moves to the bottom side. Inman's going to stay high. Let's see what the lap times look this time by. Logan is 2/10 faster than Mason, so the top side is definitely slower right now as this battle for 3rd is starting to intensify as Mason Inman takes over 4th. Back up to the front, it looks like Bryce is starting to close in on our leader. Let's see where he's running. Looks like our leaders move top and bottom as Bryce is staying up high. Oh, he's taking top middle. That cut down lane will work too. Let's see what the lap times look like this time by. It looks like Bryce is a little bit quicker. He is slowly closing in on our leader, but we got 10 laps to go. He's running out of time in that number 2 position. Logan Herbert now deep in lap traffic as Mason Inman is snipping on his heels as they head down into 1 and 2. Logan's going to try and slide up underneath the lap car. Mason Inman gets a little bit of the wall as the battle for 3rd is getting closer. Oh, we got a lap car turned around. Oh, gets into Logan. Logan ends up on his roof. And that 611 yellow flag is out. Oh. A lap car has been an absolute obstacle this whole race. Regan Edwards. He got into 2nd place the one time. Now he gets it turned in front of a lead lap car and Logan nowhere to go. ends up getting rolled over. So caution flag, we're going to get a single file restart. This is going to get interesting. Isaac was actually losing ground to second place. So is second place fast enough to put a battle up for the lead at the end here with just a little more than a handful of laps to go? What's up, Butters? How are you? Thank you for the like. So we're going to go green with what, 7 laps to go? Going to be interesting, guys. Pace car's going to pull in. Yeah, right? The lap cars. All right, green flag is out. We now have Mason. Mason was quick too, so don't count him out. As he moves to the bottom side, now up to the high side. As Tucker goes low in the 16. That bottom lane may even be a little, well, I think everywhere is going to be a little bit faster now with those cooler tires. It'll even out in about 2 or 3 laps as Isaac gets a nice jump. He's got 0.6 of a second over second. Santoyo, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, James. Out of turn number 4, Isaac continues to lead. Yeah, that sucked for Isaac. Bryce in the second spot. Mason him in third as Tucker works the bottom. Tyler behind him. Down through turns number 3 and 4. Isaac out front as Bruce is closing in on the leader. 0.2 of a second. 0.2 of a second as they got 4 laps to go. Heading down into turn number 3 and 4. Isaac's going to stay high as Bryce goes low. Side by side for the lead. Down into turn number 1 and 2. We got 3 laps to go. Isaac hits the wall. Gives the lead to Bryce. Down into 3 and 4. Isaac sends it in there. Takes the lead back. Oh, he's got to get on the brakes as Bryce gets under him. Here comes Mason Inman. He wants to fight in this battle. Out of turn number 2. Bryce in the lead. Mason Inman second. Isaac third as they head into 3 and 4. Yellow flag is out. Nathan got killed by Scary before the start. Looked like there might have been some net code, but he got killed by Scary before they even took the green. All right, let's see what happened here. Looked like it might have had to do with Tyler and Preston. Does Tyler catch the wall here? Oh, Nathan gets into him. And then Preston, nowhere to go. Caution flag is out. Yeah, I know that car's not handling. You got demolished at the beginning. 1 lap shootout. Man, there's some kids here. I don't know what they'll do to take the win. We're about to find out as the green flag's going to come out. 1 lap to go. Bryce on the gas. Isaac in second. Isaac with a decent jump goes right to the bottom through turns number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. I probably would have taken the high side through turns 3 and 4. Isaac sends it in. Can't get there. It's going to be Bryce out of turn number 4 taking the win. Isaac second. Mason third. Tucker fourth. Brian fourth. Brian Orto, where did you come from? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the results. All right, Bryce with the win. Isaac second. Mason third. Tucker fourth. Brian Orto in that 5th position. Logan Herbert in 6th. Then we got Nathan in 7th. Man, that was an I-rating hit for you, Nathan. Preston in 8th. Austin in 9th. Bryce C in that 10th position. Bruce Boyer in 11th. Thomas in 12th. Brian Boyer in 13th. Regan Edwards in 14th. Man, he was a weapon. Tyler Clement in that 15th position. Scary in 16th. And Aiden gets out of this one early in that number 17. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on over here in late model world. See what we got going on up here. Oh, look, Scary made it over here. We're going to go watch some pro late models here. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. He had a good run there. He was rolling that bottom pretty good, Jeff or Jason. I didn't know that though. All right, we're gonna jump over here to the pro late models. Let's go see what these guys are up to. Looks like it's a 33-21 strike to field, so just a little bit higher than what we just watched. Kind of a light field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cards, so everybody's gonna make it. Yeah, I say, I didn't know that. I didn't know he ran at Brewerton. That's good to know. That's cool to know. All right. Let's go ahead and find some action. Something exciting as these guys get the rest of practice down. Hold on, let me check my food. Just making myself something for dinner as they get ready to go qualifying. We're going to go ahead and pull up best times. We've got Damien out on the track, going to put down a fast time. No surprise with Damien at the top of the chart right now, but we got Cameron Scary out there putting down a lap. Let's see what he's doing in that number 74. He can put down a good time to contend there with Damien. He's usually pretty quick. Jonah in second. Scary ends up fourth quickest. William ninth. We got Bill Harden out there putting down a lap in the number 8. I think he's the last one left to qualify. Oh, no more qualifying as we are going to heat races. Now, everybody makes it here tonight. That'll be a huge thing for these guys. Makes life definitely a lot easier. All right, he raced number 1, and I forgot to edit this. Hold on. Oh, Fairbury, not Limeland. So definitely a light field here tonight as we have Damian on the pole, Ryan second, Robert third, Jeremy fourth, William fifth, and Aiden in sixth. Now yesterday we watched Robert have a great race. Let's see if he can back that up with another good one here tonight, as he's definitely got a couple difficult drivers out here. I mean, the strength of field isn't very high, but there's some good drivers in here, like Damian is a 7,800 I rating. He is definitely a beast. All right, about to go green flag racing out of turn number 4. Damian gets on the gas. Ryan second as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. The whole field all together coming out of turn number 2. Looks like Ryan. No, here comes the 4 car, Jeremy, down to the bottom. He's not able to take it. Oh, the 11 sends it in. That is. Who's on the 11? That is Aiden, as he right rears Robert Overstreet, sends him to the back. Damian in first, Ryan second, Jeremy third, as we complete 3 laps here in race number 1. James and what is that? Lazaro, thank you for the likes, appreciate it. If I butchered your name, I'm sorry. Is Aiden's, was that Aiden or Jeremy? That was Aiden. Nails the wall coming out of turn number 2. Laps ticking down. Everybody pretty much spread out here as Damian's got a monster lead of 1.3 seconds as we have 3 laps left. Ryan second, Jeremy third, Aiden sideways in fourth. William in fifth, Overstreet in sixth, going to the bottom, trying to get at least 1 spot. That's 2 spots in the feature as they head out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. White flag is out as Damian has the lead down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, checkered flag in the air. Ryan's going to win it, or Damian's going to win it. Ryan second, Jeremy third, William fourth, Robert fifth, as Aiden has trouble at the end of that one. It does not finish. Let's see what happened to Aiden here. Ooh, he gets caught up in the wall and down on pit road. So, heat race number 2. Let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid. We got Jonah in first, Scary second, Kevin Hill in third, Stevie Hoover in that 4th position, Philip in 5th, Bill in 6th. So 6 cars to take heat race number 2. I think last week, I said we were going to start doing it on Saturdays. It's really because Max has been doing the race control for KMM. I mean, tonight we could technically do it, but most of the time they're going to run over. Get ready to go green flag racing next time by. Who's going to take heat race number 2? Let me know in the chat. Who do you think's going to win? As the pace car's off, and we are going to go green flag racing. Green flag is out. Jonah with a nice start. Scary up underneath them, though, down into turn number 1. Scary on the bottom side, trying to take the lead. Can't do it. He's got to fall back up in line. Down into turn number 3 and 4 as we got a battle for second. Oh, Stevie and Kevin Hill. Stevie's going to take the 3rd spot, but Kevin Hill fights hard on the high side. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side out of turn 4. Kevin Hill going to take that 3rd spot back as Stevie made a bold move to the bottom, almost got it. Philip and Bill right behind these guys as the battle for the lead continues to intensify with Scary in second, Jonah in third. Kevin in that third spot. Oh, we got a battle for fourth as Philip into the back of Stevie. Philip's going to go to the bottom side. Through turn 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. We're halfway through this one. 4 laps complete. Side by side for the fourth position. Philip trying to work the bottom side. Stevie up high through turn 3 and 4. Oh, we got contact. Stevie gets turned around. As Philip just right rears him, gets sideways, and Stevie gets turned around and back to the back of the pack. Back up to the front as we got Jonah and James. Brian, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. James, I already said James. Out of turn number 4. 1 lap to go. Jonah has the lead. Scary second. Out of turn number 2. Does Scary have anything for the lead? Through 3 and 4. They're going to keep it single file. Jonah's going to win it. Scary second. Kevin Hill third. Philip's going to bring it home fourth. Bill fifth. And Stevie in sixth. All right, let's get ready for the main event as we got Damien on the pole, Jonah second, Ryan in third, Scary in that fourth spot, Jeremy fifth, Kevin Hill in sixth, William in seventh, Philip in eighth, Robert Overstreet in ninth, Bill in 10th, Aiden 11th, and Stevie in 12th. 30 laps here. Let's see how these guys do as they go to battle. Sometimes you can see something different with these smaller fields. Like, they're a little bit closer to the front, so they try a little bit harder, I guess. We're going to see how that works out here when they move off the line. Okay, everybody's gridded. We are moving. As we go on to tonight's feature. Damien has to be one of the favorites here. I'm probably going to do it here soon. I thought of a new way that I want to do it. It's actually Robbie kind of said something. I said I should do that for my pro big blocks in my head. But that'll be announced soon. Is Damien and Jonah going to start on the front row? Who do you think's going to take the win here? Out to go green flag racing out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Damien on the gas. Good jump from Jonah on the high side as they head into 1 and 2. Side by side for the lead. Damien can't get it to turn. That's going to help Jonah on the high side as they come through 3 and 4. Damien gets it to rotate better out of turn number 4 as they head into 1 and 2. Scary looking to make it 3 wide as they come out of turn 2. Still side by side for the lead. Damien down low. Jonah up high out of turn number 4. Damien getting that bottom side to work, but Jonah fighting back on the high side with Scary on his heels. Out of turn number 2, down into 3 and 4 again. Damien stuck down on the bottom as they come out of turn 4. Here comes Scary in the middle. Can't quite make it 3 wide as the battle for second is going to start to intensify as Jonah loses the grasp on the lead. Damien now out in the lead by himself as Scary works the back of Jonah. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Top 3 pulling away from the field. I bet they're glad they're not in this. Oh, we got the 9 up into the wall as these guys are trying to beat their way up through the field. Big old clusters. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars all together, making 7 because Bill's not that far out of it. Side by side action all the way through the middle and back of the pack as we move up to the front. Checking on that battle. Damien second, Damien first, Jonah second, Scary third, Jeremy fourth, Kevin Hill in fifth. As everything else is absolute chaos from Overstreet on back. Overstreet peeks his nose out of that pack. That's going to allow him to get a little bit of ground away. He's got to enjoy that little breath of fresh air, a little bit of freedom out away from those cars as the 5 of Philip Wilson makes his way out too. Go back a little bit as Stevie trying to work up underneath Philip. Remember, those two got together in their heat race. How well will Stevie pass him when he gets up underneath them for that 7th position? Battle starting to intensify. Stevie really rolling the bottom side as the 11th of Aiden gets up into the wall in 11th place out of turn number 4. Stevie looking low. Philip trying to protect as they come out of turn number 2. Oh, we got contact in the back as these guys try to stay out of each other. This battle is definitely one to watch right here, as we know there's a little bit of history just from one race earlier. Out of turn number 4, laps ticking down. We're going to be halfway this time by. Halfway through this one as the leaders cross the start-finish line. Heading down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Stevie looking low, up underneath the 5. The 5 slides high. Stevie up underneath them as they hit turn number 3 and 4. Side by side for that 7th position. Stevie trying to get around. Down through 1 and 2, still side by side. Out of turn number 4, they're going to drag race down the front straightaway. Stevie gets real sideways. He's still got that spot on the bottom. He's going to try and slide in front of the 5. Can't quite do it. They're going to keep side by side down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Every time one of them seems to get an advantage, the other one gains it back as they continue to go back and forth for the 7th. Oh, Aiden, contact further back. Aiden gets turned around. Yellow flag is out. Let's see what happens to Aiden here. Ooh. It doesn't look like there was actually contact, but that 9 car just sent it in there. The 9 car is William Hess. Sends it in there, gets into Aiden as we get ready to go green flag. The caution flags are brutal here sometimes as they try to find the leader. All right. Should be 1 to go this time by. All right, we are going to go green flag racing this time by as we are past the halfway point. We are going to be 11 laps to go when we take the green flag. Well, 10 laps to go when we take the green flag. Green flag is out. Here comes Jonah down to the bottom side. Can't do anything with it. Scary now has to deal with Jeremy. Side by side, they're 3 wide per second through turns 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down into 1 and 2. Look at Jeremy. He's made himself present as he works the bottom side up underneath Jonah. Out of turn number 4. Jonah's going to escape away. We got contact further back between Stevie and Kevin Hill. They keep it going straight. Contact between the 9 and 11 further back. They keep it going straight too. As Stevie has brought himself up 6 positions into that 6th spot. Robert in that 5th position. Jeremy back into 4th. Scary back to 3rd. We got contact further back. Is the caution out? No caution flag. No caution flag. 5 laps to go. Damien in the lead. Scary now into 2nd. No, Jonah's going to run on the outside. Side by side for 2nd. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Scary down low. Jonah up high as they come out of turn number 3, 4, whatever number. Down into 1 and 2. Scary trying to find a way around Jonah. Jonah gets into the wall out of 2. They're going to head down into 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Laps ticking down. 3 laps to go. Damien well out in front as the battle for the lead continues, or second continues to intensify as they come into lap traffic. Down into turn number 1 and 2. 2 laps to go. Scary down low. Jonah up high out of turn number 2 into turn 3. We got 2 laps to go. 2 more laps to go. 1 lap to go. White flag is out. Down into 1 and 2. Scary looking for somewhere to go. Aiden in the way. Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Damien down the front straightaway. He's going to take the win. It's going to be Jonah second. Scary third. Jeremy fourth. Robert Overstreet in fifth. Good little race there, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at the results. So we got Damien with the win, Jonah second, Scary third, Jeremy in fourth. Robert in that fifth position. Stevie makes his way up to sixth. Kevin Hill in seventh. Philip in eighth. William ninth. Ryan in 10th. Bill in 11th. And Aiden's going to round out the field in 12th. Let's go see if there's anything interesting going on right now. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's see. That's too much later. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a stream for now, but we will be back later, hopefully. If not with the AMX Pro 2 lights on oval, we're going to find something else.